In our next segment, we're going to travel down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast and get an update on the hard work being done to save those massive oak trees damaged by Hurricane Katrina.
To me, the heritage of the coast is the live oaks. And us having the ability to help them preserve the heritage here means a lot to us.
People that used to come here on Sundays from all over Mississippi to ride up and down the coast to look at the beautiful homes, but also the beautiful trees. And he's helping preserve those trees. His procedure of shooting air and fertilizer under pressure actually spreads these small roots out and then, of course, enabling them to grow. I think his approach is different from anyone I have ever seen, and it works.
I've seen a lot of trees that probably we could have saved had more people known about what we were doing down here.
I think Mr. Fulgham's method is less intrusive and less damaging, which lets you start from a fresh point and move forward versus getting knocked back and then bringing yourself back to ground zero.
When I was first introduced to this concept of soil aeration and so forth, I knew that it didn't work. I had a college background that told me that it didn't work. I had professors that had told me that it didn't work. But I attended a seminar at the Texas pecan growers meeting, and I listened to Dr. George Ray McEachin for a day and a half explain how the landscape underground controls the tree, how we have to break that feeder root system up, and that causes us to have more leaf structure. And so from that, we have continued to base our process on that theory of expanding the root zone of the... It's a shock wave. It's not the volume of air that's doing it. It's that sudden burst of 200 pounds of pressure that picks that ground up and causes it to roll throughout the area. When we buy a pot plant, bring it home, we take it out, we take a pocket knife and cut it. That is that little white fine feeder root that we're cutting. Within 15 to 20 minutes, the horticulturalists tell us that that will change back to a meristematic point or growing point. And so by doing this, we not only are increasing the root system, but we're increasing the leaf structure area to get more photosynthesis to take place to build us a stronger root system.
The trees here on the town green were probably a third of the size of what they are when I got here 13 years ago. He's been shooting these trees probably, I want to say, about 8 years. I wouldn't keep hiring him if I didn't see a result. But I keep seeing results year after year.
We have been working this park since 2001. The tree to my left had just been set out when we started working here in 2001. It had been worked 2 years before Katrina. It's been worked 2 years after Katrina. And the tree to my right at McDonald's has not been worked at all. So you can see the difference between the vigor, the deep green color, and the leaf structure of the ones that we've been working versus the ones that the root system has not been stimulated and got the tree growing and so forth on as it should.
I have a 300-year-old oak that after Katrina looked like it was just nothing but branches. And today they're fully dressed again, so to speak, you know. And on some of the small trees like maples that he treated have grown as much as 5 and 6 foot in that amount of time.
We've been working with the Harrison County Beach Authority since '03. Because of a grant that they have gotten to do work with the trees on the coast, they are funding a project for us. We're going to be working 80 of these live oaks along the Gulf Coast from Biloxi to Pass Christian, going back in and helping to re-stimulate and start these trees to growing again.
The ones that I have seen him work on have been a dramatic growth, and as well as leaf structure in these trees. It's dramatic. I've seen it, and I know that it works, and I believe in it. And I think a lot of people need to listen to this little gentleman. He knows what he's talking about.
To me, the greatest joy and my passion is saving these old trees. Yes, there's monetary return to it, but my passion is saving old trees and seeing the forest be regenerated. And as we say within our company, our motto is saving our urban forest one tree at a time.